Hi, this is Harris Feldman. I'm with failyourway.com, and I'm with Jeff Schwerdt. Schwerdt. All right, I got it right. Nickname Hershey. You guys can figure out why. Jeff has actually been successful in a couple of different ways in his life. Pretty much was in the U.S. Air Force, rised all the way to a point where he was an F-16 fighter pilot.
Yep, instructor pilot.
Instructor pilot, which is pretty high level there. Some stuff happened, which I'll probably get out of him on this particular video, that led him into the elusive world of internet marketing. He's been at it for less than 2 years now. In the first 6 months did 6 figures.
Yep.
Is that right? And then and now on target to do probably 7 figures this year.
Yep, that's our goal, and we're on target right now.
Yeah. Well, congrats. Hope that goes well for you. Let me do
Thanks.
anything I can do to help. Let me know.
Okay.
All right. And then so that's your successes.
Yep.
This is about failure, though. I mean, it's called failyourway.com. I hope I'm not blindsiding you. And what I'd like you to do is tell everybody what your biggest failure was and how you overcame it.
And mine's a little bit different than everybody else. I got into the internet marketing world because my body failed. It failed on me.
Right.
Being a former F-16 instructor pilot, I flew almost 1,000 hours in the airplane, which was like the one milestone we all wanted to get to, and it was like 2,000, 3,000. But I was on peak to get it within like 3 months of when I stopped flying, or on point to get it. My lower back failed on me. Got to the point where I couldn't sit down. I required shots in my spine, had surgery.
Did you get in an accident?
No, it just over time it degenerated, and my spine, the disc compressed and blew out the little jelly between the 2 spinal columns and against the nerve, and man, it was painful. I lived in pain for a couple months, and for 1 month right before surgery, I was stuck, essentially laying on the couch in severe pain or a drug-induced coma trying to sleep.
Wow.
And that led me into having to get over myself, which was my second biggest failure. Being a fighter pilot, we all have this huge ego.
Right, I wouldn't fit in the room. I've met a couple of fighter pilots.
You got it. And so I actually initially, my back got me into internet marketing, but my biggest failure was getting over myself and getting over the ego that I had, saying I actually need other people to help me make this happen, and being able to sit down and become the learner again.
Yeah.
And then once I got over the initial failure of not taking help, it opened the doors.
The back just, was that something common with fighter pilots?
Normally with us it's in the neck, because you're pulling G's and you're like looking over your shoulder, or you're pulling and turning. But for me it was like the lowest point on my body where that could actually happen, which is not common, and it's actually not even common in my family. So it's really strange where it happened. I still actually have one more bulge disc, which doesn't necessarily bother me too much, but it's still there.
I probably shouldn't pat you on the back right now.
No.
prefer not.
I hope not.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. So you're saying that your biggest failure was really having to get over yourself. I mean, that's like, you sound like that was a conscious, there was a conscious time where you're like, I guess I won't. I won't curse too much, but shoot, I'm really, I'm really getting in my own way.
Yeah. Essentially, I said, I think I'm a know-it-all. I kind of grew up that way anyway, but being a pilot, you think you know everything, and I figured that if I was really going to make this work, I had to find myself somebody that already was successful and then model myself after them. And that's what I did. Is I said, you know what? Take everything you think you know, put it on the side, and learn whatever somebody else is doing in a successful business, and go after them.
Right on. And then you said that you were, and I know a bit of your story. You said that you were literally laid up in the hospital when you started your internet business.
Yeah, I literally was laid up recovering in a hospital bed when I started making money online.
Now, I don't know why this just came up for the first time for me on one of these interviews, but this is going to be, mostly on YouTube, and I've put stuff up on YouTube before, and I don't know, people, some of the comments sometimes are cruel, BS, you don't really have an internet business, or it's not that easy, or whatever. You're one of the freshest successes that I've interviewed as well. So maybe you're a little bit closer to that feeling. Was there a point in time? Yeah. And by the way, totally didn't prepare you for that question.
No. And actually, what's really funny is that when you mentioned that, I'm like, I at one point in time was that guy.
Yeah.
I was a guy that was like, screw you, man. Who do you think you're able to make money on the internet kind of person?
Right.
And that's kind of how I got over myself, really, as being a failure. Not saying if you're not making money on the internet you're a failure,
right.
But my failure was I couldn't get over myself to say that I think I'm better than you in some point way that I should be like deserving of that.
Right.
I said, no, I have to earn it. I have to figure out what I'm willing to do to put myself and open myself to learn and grow.
Okay.
But yeah, believe me, I know there's plenty of people that just are ready to go hate, quick comment.
It always blows my mind because I want to ask those people, you know, and how much money are you making?
Yeah,
you know,
really funny.
how's that getting in your way, buddy?
Yeah, we can actually go down a whole other level. I actually responded to somebody that sent me a hate email on my blog, and I basically took them and I said, this is exactly what I do. I worked 18 hours 3 days ago because I had to get a new product out. So don't tell me I don't work, you know.
Right.
So it was interesting. But yeah, I've actually responded to 2 or 3, and after they see the perspective, they go, oh, I get it. So it could just be a perspective thing. They just don't have the perspective of...
Well, yeah, sure, we're just popping on the internet and saying, hey, this guy makes money, this guy says he makes money, so you guys are full of S. So,
you got it.
And I'm not afraid to curse, I'm just trying to keep it G-rated.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing for you.
Right on. Yeah, I'm sure YouTube doesn't really give a crap, so
yeah.
I've seen stuff. All right, so the other question I want to ask you is, do you think you view failure differently than most people?
Absolutely, and you caught me when you said, hey, I'm going to ask you about failure to different people. My previous job, failure equaled death. Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
When you go out and you plan a combat mission and you have other people shooting at you and you're responsible for anywhere from 1 other to 20 other people at one point in time, and you fail at what you were going to do, somebody doesn't go home that day, and you are solely responsible to go home and tell somebody else that you're responsible, why their husband or their wife.
That's actually part of the responsibility.
Well, I mean, whether it's truly that responsibility or not, yeah,
it's still there.
Yeah, I mean, I have friends that literally, if they did not do what they did in that exact 30-second period, one of our fellow military members would be dead. I have friends that people named their kids after them because they went home 6 weeks later and their wife was pregnant and had a kid, and they wouldn't have been there unless so-and-so did what they had to do to save somebody else's life on the ground.
Right.
So failure to me equals death. So there is no other option, and maybe that's why I was so quick to say I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to this point so quickly. But maybe it's a different mindset.
Yeah.
But to me, that's really what failure is. Death. So I have to survive. Death of your business. If you're not growing, you're dying.
Right on. So the next questions I have for you are going to be a money-making secret, a free traffic secret. What would you do if you had to start from scratch? But don't answer them yet. That's going to be for the people that own the Make Money by Failing.
I got a lot of good ones.
Okay.
For that. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Don't say them yet. Now, you can learn more about Jeff at Quick Site Profit.
Quick Video Marketing.
That's it. Okay, quickvideomarketing.com, and also you can follow him on Twitter at Jeff Schwerdt. I'm going to try it. JEFFSCHWERDT.
Perfect.
All right, man. So this has been Harris Spellman with failyourway.com. See you guys on the other side.
Take care.